Snow profiles are an important element of what we do when we're in the mountains as forecasters, but actually in terms of compiling our avalanche hazard forecast, this probably gives us about 10% to 15% of the information. Most of the information that we gather in terms of compiling the avalanche hazard report comes from travelling, comes from looking at snowpack the snow distribution, how the stability varies from one aspect to another. So the snow profile really is just a sample of the snowpack that's taken in where we think is the worst place. So we go to a place that represents the worst place in the mountains. So that may be from the weather forecast that indicated overnight that there was new snow accumulation, so we go there. Or it may be that we go to a place that we've been monitoring for maybe a few days or a few weeks, and we want to see how a layer is behaving. So really, probably the most useful piece of information anyone can get when they look at the snow profile is the temperature gradient, and the red line, which indicates how the snow is going to develop. So it'll give an indication of whether the snowpack is going to improve, become stable, more stable, or whether it's going to get weaker or remain weak. And the temperature line which you get in the graph is the most relevant piece of information you can get in the snow profile. In terms of the other layers, it varies so much around a landscape that this is just a little tiny sample, and it may be that a couple of meters away from this we could have a completely different profile in terms of snowpack, in terms of layers and how those layers behave with one another. But what is generally quite consistent and fairly common with all the snow profiles is the temperature gradient. So the temperature gradient is something that is a very useful piece of information.